So basically, all the gear that I was collecting to get the bonuses to make this weapon perk, I didn't have, and I still don't. So the perks on this weapon I'm not using because all my gear was set up for the other weapon I was using that I could get the perks off.
I'll restore it.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
So
I mean, so far I think that the game is going in the right direction. So far.
it's definitely going in the
Definitely.
right direction. If they, which I wish that they would have done this at the beginning and gotten all the quirks out of it and all this other fun, annoying stuff that we all hate. Like, okay, one of my biggest pet peeves right now, and everybody has already heard this on my channel a bajillion times in one, is I hate the amount of invisible walls in this game. The amount of invisible walls is bogglingly annoying. Like, why why is it when I'm running through my base of operations that I get stuck in the middle of nowhere and I can't move?
Yeah. It's, I mean, no game's gonna be perfect. Yes, granted, some games have been, some games are really good, but there's always gonna be glitches at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the
And I mean,
glitches
it
could have been
is-
fixed at the beginning. Cause I mean,
Yeah.
there was
And
so many.
considering how long they had, it could have been patched for ages ago. Like all this, like full rules and that could have been patched. I mean, even in the beta, where a couple times, you remember I got stuck in that wall in the underground. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got stuck in there, and I was like, oh cool, it's beta, so it's beta. It's
well, and
not
that's the thing
actual
is that
game, so
that's the
hopefully,
thing is that going because
although
I
it's
went and
happening.
pre-ordered the beta, and I went and pre-ordered the game, and I was able to play the pre-beta and all that fun stuff. And so I
Yeah.
got to go and see the game prior to that, and this problem has been around since then, and it's yet to be like a lot of these problems have yet to be fixed, which I don't understand. So I mean,
How they wrote their engine. I don't think they individually, someone came here and scripted every little spot. I think it was more of a mod and layer. They took pictures, they modded it, they layered it. So, I mean, when you really get into coding and stuff, you got things that are going to line up on top of each other. Bad things are going to line up. You're going to get errors with character movements and polys and such
yeah.
like that. I think it's just, they made such a big world, and not that they use the easy shortcut to do it. It's not, but it's it's an appropriate way to do it for something this big. It's just it's hard to get enough testers in here to do it.
Yeah, to just
And it's
sift
all fun
through it
games
all.
until you get glitched into something when you're doing a mission, then you can't finish.
Which, I mean, after this recent update, they said a lot of the patch notes is for bugs that the game has had, so it would be really, really interesting to go and just kind of do a run through the map and see how much stuff that we actually run into. Or, like, how many glitches and that kind of stuff, because right now, starting out today, I have already, and this is not saying anything bad on anybody, it's just that I've already today found a couple glitches already. One of them being in the base of operations, I ran into an invisible wall again. Fun, but it happens. Nothing's perfect. But since we're on that fact, since we're on that, new thing, let's get off the part of glitches and get on to the new update. So the new update 1.0.2. So did you guys see any of the patch notes?
I read them and then I forgot them.
So I mean, I've been watching people all day long, seeing all these patch notes and hearing about them. But before we do that, Marty, you got any places that we want to go?
Yeah,
Okay, going down there.
I've still got loads more stuff to do.
Got it. So so going on past
Man.
that thing. So onto the new update. So some of the things that I've seen is Dark Zone. Big changes have happened to the Dark Zone that definitely need to be covered in this video, but have been covered by pretty much everybody that does the division. The biggest one being is that when you go into the Dark Zone, you're going to see a lot of new changes. One of the bigger changes is going to be with the loot system. You earn more loot, which is pretty big. I mean, if you're getting better loot, that's a great thing. But another thing is that they have changed the system of which the rogue system. So when you die as a rogue, you don't lose as much XP or money or anything like
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna go down.
And when you die non-rogue, same thing. So it kind of gives people more of an incentive to go rogue. So it'll make the Dark Zone a little bit more interesting in my sight. But then it
So I think
also,
it's more incentive not to lose your level so much.
yeah, it is. But then they also give you more of a reward for making it through your bounty,
Yeah.
which
Isn't it more money?
Problem, especially
it's
in
more
the
money.
Dark Zone
Yeah,
at the
I don't know
current
if it's
moment,
experience, but
and
I know it's
hopefully
money.
that this patch note has dealt with it. Is when you're walking around or running around the Dark Zone, usually it's like there's no enemies there, and then they just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do spawn right on top of you.
yeah, that happens quite
Hopefully in
often.
this
It's
patch
very annoying.
they have dealt with that. If
No,
not,
they
that
didn't.
is something they need to do in this expansion, because it really does screw people like over in a way, because
Oh yeah, I
people are
pop.
running around Dark Zone, you know, they have objectives to do, and then they just turn up out of nowhere. You know, it's
Yeah.
not fun. It's not enjoyable to see
Well, I mean, I was running
these
through a level 32
unexpected
last
level
night.
30s just pop up and be like, "Oh hi, we're gonna kill you now."
I
Like
was running
what?
through level 32
You know,
zone last night, and they all spawned, and it was literally 1 second they're there, the next second I'm dead. I had no
yeah.
clue what happened. But
And I
beyond
mean,
that, the
even
other
if
great thing about it is that drops in the zone in DZ zones where you have level 31 to 32 enemies now have higher likelihood to drop high-end weaponry, which is fantastic. So great to see that happening.
Which is going to make people go to that part of the game because no one was going there because you weren't getting an incentive off the drops. Everything
Yeah,
was
like
the same
everything
game.
was about the same.
literally, guys, there is a perfect
Zone?
example in my video. These enemies literally just popped out of nowhere in front of me. Literally just now. This isn't Dark Zone, so I'm just trying to.
Well, now that
But
my
no,
train
I
of thought's been
think
thrown off a little bit,
I
but
can't wait for Dark Zone. Hopefully, it's going to be more positive than it once was.
yeah,
I
I
did do
definitely
a
hope
bit of
it
Dark
it
Zone
is too.
before.
But
Yeah,
the
definitely, man.
yeah,
Can you do me a favor? I want you and MC stand right there. I'm going to show you something after we get shot up here. Something I found out in the Dark Zone is the mobs will walk like right there. They are. But if you just when you're running, if you just go to a normal step while they're in the middle of the street, just hug off to the sign, the AI actually doesn't pick you up.
oh really?
So yeah, I was literally soloing the Dark Zone and walking by groups of 6, 7, 4s. Just I didn't want to mess with them. They weren't named. I didn't have the ammo. I was just walking around and I would just literally stick to the sign and go
Step.
slow. Exactly.
He has an
Shade
obsession
step.
with Destiny, guys. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, it was just weird
Sorry,
because
guys, I'm a big Destiny fanboy. Don't hate me, please.
oh, that's I had to get that out.
Nah, but so the other thing about the Dark Zone is I really am glad that they're making this kind of an update for the game. It definitely needed it.
Yeah.
So that's about all that we have for the new DZ patch, pretty much. And I don't know about anything else really that has happened throughout the game, other than that. So let's see what else we've got. So we got Destiny, something that MC loves very, very much, and that I used to play on PS3 with my buddies back home, back at my at what I would like to call my hometown, because PS3 is where I found my love of gaming. But so talking about Destiny from that standpoint, now we have new stuff that has come out for that new update. MC, do you kind of know what kind of came out on there? I've kind of fallen off of the hype train for that game.
So Destiny, the new Destiny update is coming out soon. Not yet. It's coming out soon.
Isn't there new exotics?
And I think, if I am correct, I'll quickly search this up now. But I think the patch note is Iron Banner's is coming out next week. So anybody that's into Iron Banner, the competitive side of Destiny for events, that will be up next week. So make sure you guys go check that out and go enjoy that. The patch note was this leaked image, which was I can't show it just in case of copyright images and copyrights, but the picture was three guardians next to each other, and they were all taken, and they were in a arena setting. So they're suggesting from this that arena from Destiny is coming back, which is brilliant because a lot of people love to do arena. I mean, I was one of them people. Once I got Nightfall done and I got raids done, I was straight away onto arena. So bringing that back is going to be really interesting, and seeing that with Taken, hopefully, if they do bring this out, it will be so much fun to see how they're going to do it. But no, that's so far what I know about the patch notes, and I just ran
Oh
past
my god,
enemies.
these enemies just popped out of nowhere. See, it's stuff like this. It's stuff like this.
We weren't talking about this.
Yeah, I know.
You guys unexpectedly popping up. It's not needed now. We're talking about Destiny. Go away.
Go away. We don't want you.
If these were level 32s, we would be hurting.
No. If these were level 32, we would already be dead.
32s. Yeah.
We would already be dead.
One bullet, both.
What about that mission
They
yesterday,
literally
bro?
just
That
look at me
mission that
and
we
I
were on
die.
yesterday, trying to do the weekly reset. The freaking enemies kept on running out of the place before we even started the mission.
Yeah, and then you'd kill half of them and back off, and then your game would glitch and it would restart the whole mission.
Yeah, it was just a clusterfuck. It was annoying.
I still need to do that. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I said screw it. That mission was way too freaking hard. The shotgunners one-shot you from a mile away.
I eventually have to do it because I want a trophy. And one of the trophies is doing each level at 30.
Well, I mean, you got to do it on hard, but you don't have to do it on challenging.
No, you gotta do
Challenging
at
makes it
level
more
30.
fun, though.
I think I'd have to look at the trophy. I think if I gear up better, I think gear would make a big
One
difference.
sec, guys.
Yeah, gear for that mission, if it was a lot better than what it is right now, I would probably be more incentivized to do it. But right now, as it stands, that mission is too freaking hard and not worth it at all.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the whatever they did with the aggro on those shotgunners was crazy.
Yeah, those shotgunners one-shot you really freaking quickly, and the other part of it is they don't even, it's like a sniper's shot. It goes boom, and then not even 10 seconds later, it's boom. And so you get revived, or your friend's trying to revive you, and you're done. You're both done, and then they both one-shot you when you're sitting there in that red circle, and it's just a bad situation.
And I don't like how the shotgunners can hit you like 100 meters away and still do the same amount of damage.
Yeah, shotguns definitely need some kind of a nerf or something. Not the shotguns that the players use. Those things need a freaking buff,
Okay.
but
Patriot.
yeah.
I've got guys, I'm going to share this in the link down below as well. I've got notes up from Game Informer, which I'm checking out now at the moment. And it says in this article itself, it brings gear advancement, new PvE challenges. aka that's the suggestion of the reef coming back, the arena coming back. It says, and changes to the Crucible.
Nice.
So hopefully, by the changes of the Crucible, it will be sorting out the lag.
Well, I mean,
Many
another
a
thing
time
is
I've
that
gone
I would
into
like to
Charles
see with
games and
Crucible,
it's been
like
many
something
times
that
I've
I
gone
remember
into a
from
Charles
playing
game. Oh
my days on Destiny and Crucible is and then you would have this one team full of the level like the top level sweaty tryhards coming at
Mm,
you, and you wouldn't be able to do anything, and it was just a horrible, horrible
yeah.
time. So I would like to see in these patch notes if they would, like, if you go in there as a solo player, then you get paired up with other solos, or if you go in there with some friends, you get paired up with other parties, and if there is that little bit of you can't fit everybody in there, then throw in that one random.
I would
Also,
like to,
another thing about Destiny.
Sorry guys, nobody really caught that on my channel. I had some stuff with
well,
family
it was the
to
meaning
deal.
of life and everything.
Yeah.
So, but general overview on
Oh my.
the So you know what? I'm gonna give Division
Oh.
my rating right now, and then I'm probably gonna stop on my ragging on the Division. It is a fantastic game. There are many a great thing. I just had a lot of problems to go and shout out today. There was quite a few things that still aggravate me about the game. But in general, the game is fantastic. Best game that I've played in a long
How?
time. But I'm still gonna have to go
Yeah.
and rag on it. I'm gonna give it a nice little 7 out of 10. What about you guys?
Mhm. At the moment, I'd probably give it about 8 out of 10, just for where I am at the moment, like in terms of levels. And
Okay, what
that's
about
no,
you, Cab?
that's just my opinion at the moment. I mean, it's a really strong game, and it's it's not horrible. There are parts of it that needs to be improved, definitely. But yeah, that's what my opinion of Division is so far.
Cab, you
Sorry
got any
guys, too
thoughts?
much Destiny.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
about a
just a
7 out
quick
of 10
shout,
on
there
that.
will be a new Destiny video up this week as well, guys.
Yeah.
Just a quick shout.
And
I thought I'd shout
everybody
that
on
out.
my channel knows that I'm a humongous Battlefield fan and that I freaking just love the game to death. So I'm gonna probably talk about that now. So, and we've got people like Level Cap and Matimio and all these other people talking about Battlefield 5 and how it might be a World War One shooter, and Matimio is like ragging on it, being like, no, it will never be a Battlefield Bad Company again, or a Battlefield World War One or something like that. It'll never be like that. And you know, I'm looking for. I would like to see another Bad Company, because back in my days of gaming, back when I was playing Battlefield 3, because that was the first Battlefield that I played, I heard about Bad Company from some friends, and they're like, dude, this game is beast, this game is awesome, I can't believe you never freaking played this thing. You gotta go and pick this up from the store and go and play it. And so I picked it up, I went and threw it into the PC, and I fell in love with Battlefield all over again. And so I would love to go and see another game like Battlefield Bad Company come out, but I'm not too far off of the idea on seeing a game like Battlefield 4 come out, maybe seeing something along the lines of, with the politics that are going on today and nowadays in the world today, I would love to see some kind of story built off of that. I would like to see something more realistic, because Battlefield to me is a realistic shooter and they're starting to get away from it, going to futuristic fighting and stuff like that, and it's just not really my view of Battlefield and how it should be, but that's beside the point. What the main thing about this is pretty much our theories of what will be coming, and just generally like what I personally loved about Battlefield 4 that I think they should definitely transfer over. So you guys got any input on that?
Love Battlefield.
Battlefield was Battlefield 4. I have it. I'd say it's one of the strongest shooters I've played in terms of how good
I mean, they started the
content
game off
is on
really,
there.
really badly. I mean, if you remember the release date, there was so many
Yeah, I
glitches.
mean,
It
was
was
kind
just
of a joke
horrible.
at the start, yeah.
And you know, I
But the
definitely
way
love
that
how
how the
they.
expansions,
There's
the way the
something to be said for an
expansions have
EA
started,
game.
they've made it good.
There's something to be said about an EA game, especially for the part where they milk their game till it's dead. Which is definitely what's happening to Battlefield 4. It is, I would not say it's dead, it is still very popular today, but if Battlefield 5 came out this year, it would die pretty quickly. So, it's just one of those kind of things where that kind of stuff happens to just happens to games, but EA, it happens more prominently than other games. So, but since it may be coming out this year, some things that I would like to see come back is the amount of weapons. I love the amount of weapons. I love the leveling system. I love that kind of stuff out of Battlefield. What about you guys? Do you guys got anything that you absolutely just
I
love?
would like to see. In a Battlefield, I'd love to see the old tactics. Just having to duck cover instead of just relying on weapons to kill everything.
Yeah, I would love to see like stuff like this because I feel it's more of a tactical shooter than anything else, and they could make it feel more tactical. And I would love to see tactics like this where you could actually hide behind walls, like press X and you're behind a wall, you go to shoot and you can look around a corner. Stuff like that, I think that would be amazing, but you could still move out and it wouldn't be as cover shootery.
Yeah, I'd love a good solo play with it too. I mean, I love multiplayer, but if you can get something where basically you get airdropped in and you fight all your way to Germany in World War I or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they can still keep the
experience.
multiplayer in current years and that kind of stuff, but I would love to see a good campaign. There needs to be a good campaign because the last campaign was very, very lackluster. I don't. The only reason why I played Battlefield 4 was because of the multiplayer. This year,
I would
you
love
know,
a good
last year,
story that draws me.
yeah, it's usually a good story that compels me to continue playing a game or to at least buy it at the very first sight. It's usually a good story.
MC's dead. Who would have thought?
Oh no.
No.
And so with that story and with all the glitches that are still on it, oh no, MC's out. I have
No, you
no
can't
clue what
take it
happened to
anymore.
MC. Well, that sucks. Well, guys, we're gonna have to say goodbye to Marty. We have no clue what has
Goodbye.
happened to him, but in touch with him here in a minute. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But we're not gonna stop on the rock and roll train today. We are gonna continue on with this. So that's pretty much general. I mean, my theory and my hopes are for kind of like a World War III kind of shooter. I really would like to see modern weaponry come back and see a really great, solid engine with some of the stuff. Even though Hardline had some bad rap with the game, it definitely did some things right, and the good things, which I cannot point out at the beginning of this, I I would love to see those come back. So now that we have the daily missions on here, you want to go and do those? We go hit those up.
Are they open for today?
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Warren Gate
Yeah.
power plant is on hard. Oh, I'm so tempted to just do it, but I'm also tempted to just not.
The LMBs may be the biggest headache I've got
I
right
don't know
now.
if it's
So
on
Queen's
hard. They should be
Tunnel.
able to
So it
do
looks
it.
like the Russian consulate today is the challenging mode. Ooh.
That helicopter will just one-shot you. Bam.
No. The General Assembly is that one. This is Russian
Oh,
consulate.
okay.
Wait a minute, you've been reading
I
my
don't
file?
care. Whatever one
This
you want.
is
Yeah, run them all anyway.
Anyway, it's a
hold up the
console with
Russian
various
consulate,
tactical
locate
support
and
modules
extract
like
him so that he
weapons
can be
cache.
questioned.
Takeout 2,
Oh, this one's pretty easy actually. It's a lot easier than the one that we did the other day.
You the one we didn't do.
Or the one that we didn't do.
get trained in all this
Yeah.
before everything else?
So I'm going to fast travel to the grindhouse, and while I'm on my fast travel, let's bring up the next thing. Since Marty's dipped out, I'm going to leave Black Ops 3 in the dust for a little while. And then we've got Batman vs. Superman, a new movie that is coming out this year. When is that coming out?
Isn't it this weekend?
This weekend. Oh, nice. A movie that I will not watch just because I've never really been a big fan of that kind of stuff.
Now entering a safe area.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, it's not something I'm gonna go catch. I'm afraid of the movie.
So why are you afraid of it?
I didn't like the world that in the Superman. I didn't like the world that was setting. It was just too dark, you know, with comics, superheroes, kids wanting to see it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool is one thing for being rated R, great movie, but with everything going on in the world and all that right now, I don't want to see a doom and gloom movie. I really don't. I don't want to go there and watch things get blown up and get morals thrown at me and right and wrong. Is it the responsibility of the state or the person? You know, I'm kind of out of the 1984 talk right now.
Yeah, I definitely understand your stance on that. It's not really something for me either. I'm not really looking forward to the movie. I mean, just because I've never been huge into that kind of movie type anyway. But the main reason why I'm not too huge into it is not the same reason that you're not too huge into it. I'm afraid of it just because I'm not. I've always seen them as separate, and seeing these two characters clash, I just see that there's going to be a lot of social conflict that's going to come from this, and it's just not something that I really want to go and involve myself with. So guys, we're gonna take